NYX Cosmetics has a new foundation, Bonitas. This is supposed to give a soft matte finish. So vamos a ver. I'm going to do an in-depth review and wear test para mis bonitas. So keep watching because this is really interesting. This foundation is affordable. It's soft matte. What more can we ask for? Let's see if it's worth it. Okay, so I did pick this up from Amazon, and on Amazon it was like for $14, but I'm pretty sure on Ulta you can find this for $16. So definitely get it from Amazon while it's on sale if you can. I did pick up the shade 16 Neutral Beige. Also, my hair looks a little funny. I do have my overnight blowout. I just got up. It's the morning, so I'm keeping this up until I finish the makeup so I can do the reveal. This foundation has up to 24-hour wear. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. So it's a skincare infused base. I feel like so many foundations are skincare infused. I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing, but what I do know is that people have mixed thoughts on it. So let me know what you're thinking. Do you like these new skincare based foundations, or are you not a fan of them? I want to know. Let's chat down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep growing La Familia so we can continue creating amazing quality makeup content, because you guys know that I love to do that para mis bonitas, especially affordable on a budget. So please subscribe. So this is the Makeup Wonder Soft Matte Foundation. Skincare infused in 45 undetectable shades. It looks like real skin, just smoother, more even, and brighter, infused with vitamin C, known for its brightening power to make your skin shine, and hyaluronic acid, known for instant hydration and a non-cakey feel. It's a buildable formula to wear as you please, from the perfect no makeup to a full glam. So I love to hear that, because who doesn't love, you know, being able to use a foundation for different types of occasions, not just one, especially if you're going to be, you know, spending your money on it. This also says this formula goes hard, feels weightless on skin, fade and transfer resistant, sweat resistant, waterproof, and provides all day shine control. Flawless finish, barely there feel, with skin looking this good, they'll be guessing all day. Makeup Wonder. I have a blank canvas. I did moisturize. I also still have like that really nice softness from my nighttime routine products, which are like my holy grails. One of them is the Road Barrier Butter. I cannot live without that, especially in the winter. Also, I just went in with my Rare Beauty Lip Butter Balm. This one is in the clear shade, Easy Going. These are like my obsession. I love this clear one when I get ready. And then for like every day, I love the shade Uplifting. That is like my go-to. Now, I do want to let you bonitas know that I actually have already tried this yesterday. So this is going to be like a 2-day wear test, like one day on my own, and then today like doing the review. I actually did film the review yesterday, but my mic was broken. So the other day, my husky, he decides to tip over my camera, and I had my mic on it and the mic broke. I didn't realize it was broken, so I filmed a whole video, a whole wear test with no sound, and I was like, okay, why did you do this? But it's okay, we pivot, and if anything, it gives me more room to really give you guys honest, in-depth reviews. We're gonna go ahead and start off on this side right here with no product. So it comes like this in this little applicator, which makes it easy to either put it on the back of your hand or to just go in directly on the skin, which is what I like to do with these type of applicators. Like I said, this is the shade 16. I will say this is a pretty good shade. Like after trying it, I did like it. You can see immediately you get the pigmentation. This does oxidize a little bit, but not a lot, which is a good thing. And one thing I do like about the shade 16 Beige is that it is a true neutral tone. I am a neutral undertone, so I can immediately tell, especially in the winter time, when something pulls too warm or too cool. And this is just right. Look how fast it covered all the imperfections, all the redness right away. And that is definitely something that, as somebody with imperfections, I do appreciate. And a lot of redness, I want to make sure that redness is not noticeable, but when you apply it, it feels very lightweight. Like this formula is truly a pretty formula. Definitely giving a soft matte finish. I will say it all depends on how you prep your skin. If you go in with a lot of hydrating glowy products, you will get a little bit of a glowier finish with this foundation. If you do just go with the products that are less like glowy looking on the skin, you will get a more matte base. Now I do want to point out, if you haven't watched my videos, I do have oily skin. It gets pretty oily by the end of the day. So this is one of those formulas that I am just excited to really be able to see how it can work for us oily skin bonitas. But like, look at that, definitely getting a nice soft matte finish. It doesn't look flat at all. Like, you still can see a little bit of like a healthy glow within, and it has to be that hyaluronic acid in there, which just gives it that healthy type of finish. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more, not too much, a little bit more on the forehead, like so. I'm gonna go ahead and take this right here. And lately I will say I've been using a brush a lot more. I feel like with a brush I get more coverage. It also just gives me a quicker finish as opposed to a sponge. I feel like sometimes, I do still love sponges, but sometimes the sponge can give you a more natural look. If you want that more natural everyday look, by all means go with the sponge. But just make sure that it's not too wet, because then it's gonna absorb all that product. You just want it to be like slightly damp. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the side where we went in with my primers, now that it kind of had time to really absorb into the skin. And I'm going to just apply this like so. On this side I am going to use a sponge, just because I want to be able to kind of see how it performs with a sponge. So you can see the difference like immediately. With a sponge you definitely get more skin-like natural results. So if you want more of a natural look, definitely go in with a sponge. It still looks pretty, it's still doing a beautiful job of covering, but it definitely does look much more natural, much more skin-like. So for like everyday, a sponge application with this foundation would definitely be a good thing. I also like that this formula isn't a formula that dries down quickly. Like, you do have time to blend it out to give you a very beautiful finish. This is with a brush, this is with a sponge. Clearly a little bit more natural of a base on the skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of that leftover foundation and see how much more I can build in this midsection. Very beautiful, looks very, very beautiful, very easy to blend, and just gives like very like skin-like results. Second impressions on this after using it yesterday as well, I do think that how you prep really makes a difference to how this foundation will lay and look on your skin. Yesterday I used much more glowy products. I used much more hydrating products, so my skin had more of a glow. Today I just use a little bit of moisturizer and my milky toner. You guys know Bioma is my favorite. And of course primer on this side. And I feel like it definitely gives more so of a soft matte base, which you can see, right? But still really great coverage. So you can really have this be customized just like the description says. If you want more natural, you can get natural out of it. If you want more full coverage, you can also get that out of this one product, which I love when a product can be used in many different ways, because that makes it that much more worth it and appealing to want to purchase. So I would say that if you are my winter complexion, this could work now, but you probably want to go 1 or 2 shades up. Now I have seen other shades and they look a little warmer, which kind of worries me because I've had my fair share of too warm of a foundation. So just keep that in mind. There are 45 shades, which is awesome, but just do your research. These should be rolling in stores soon. They're not at Ulta yet. I purchased mine from Amazon, like I said, but just keep that in mind. So let me actually touch it before I finish. Ooh, it is not sticky. Oh my gosh. Okay, that makes it that much more appealing to me, because a lot of foundations tend to be very sticky. This is not. This is definitely like a soft matte finish on the face right now. Okay, I am liking this. So right now it is 7:09 and I'm gonna go ahead, I don't even know if you guys can see that. 7:09, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and give Mis Bonitas my first, well, I guess not first, my second initial thoughts on this, and we can get the day started because I'm really excited to see how this is gonna do today, because so far it's giving me a really pretty soft matte finish that I didn't see yesterday, perhaps because of all my hydrating products, but today it's like, oh, she's giving soft matte. Okay, bonitas, I am back. So this is the foundation. Right now it is 8:06 in the morning and we have finished the entire full face of makeup. I will have all the details down below in the description box, links so you bonitas can check out these items. But I really like how everything turned out today, so I have to share the details. So be sure to check them down below in the description box. Bonitas, I really quickly have to say, lately I've been obsessed with the new hard candy peel off lip liners. It's what I'm wearing right now. They launched, oh, let me pull them. They launched 3 different shades. I talked about these on my YouTube live, which if you don't know, I go on live every Sunday and get ready with Mis Bonitas around noon. So check me out there if you want that live interaction. But I also did a short video on these and these are so good and they're only $7. You can find them at Walmart. So this has been like my new thing and I am obsessed. So definitely check these out. I'll have them linked down below as well. But let's get into the NYX foundation. So wow, NYX, I mean, this finish is beautiful. It really is a beautiful foundation finish. I love how it looks. I didn't have to go in with like pressed powder to set the foundation. The only area I used a little bit of powder was for the under eye concealer, just on these creases. But everywhere else, it was left as is with no powder. And I have to say, I am very impressed with this. Now, like I mentioned, I do think that how you prep your skin plays a huge factor on how everything's going to look and lay on the skin. So if you want it to look nice and matte, definitely don't go in with any like oils or like hydrating products because it's just not gonna work the best. You definitely wanna go in with products that are more so of a creamier consistency, something that's not gonna give you too much of a glow. Now, I really like how this is looking. I think it looks so pretty. I do feel like it is a pinch bit lighter than I would want it to be, but thanks to the Milani Baked Bronzer, which has been one of my other obsessions, I feel like I was able to really add some warmth back into the face so it didn't look too one-dimensional or too light on the skin. I'm gonna have to swatch these when they come back in store at Ulta to kind of see what shade best suits me, especially as we move into spring and summer. This would probably be a little too light for me, but what I can say is the formula of this is really beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful formula. It doesn't feel like I have anything on, which I am super happy about. And it gives great coverage, which what is there not to love about that? So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, like I said, right now it is 8:08. I'm gonna go ahead and carry on with the rest of my day. You will see it in natural lighting click. Luckily today it is a sunny day, so we'll get that good natural light. It is super cold out, which is why I'm wearing my turtleneck, but we're gonna get great natural light, so I'll do the in natural lighting clip. And then of course, my final thoughts at the end of the day to let you know if this product is worth your cash or not. So keep watching, and of course through the video, share your thoughts. What are you thinking? What do you feel about this product for us oily skin bonitas? Because I want to know. But okay, bonitas, so here is the NYX foundation at 3:56 p.m. We are definitely looking dewy at this time, but everything is still perfectly in place, still very long wearing. Even my hard candy lip stain peel off liner is still looking good, but the foundation definitely picked up a glow. And it's looking nice. It's looking nice, but definitely glowy. So just keep this in mind for us oily skin bonitas, but I'll see you at the end of the day for my final thoughts. It is 6:36 p.m. as you can see, and this is what the foundation looks like at 6:36 p.m. So the last time you bonitas saw me, it was around 4 p.m. and it was definitely looking glowy, dewy. So here are my thoughts overall. Very beautiful foundation. I have to say, NYX really did that with this foundation. It's stunning. Do I think this is going to wear matte all day for the person that has very oily skin? No, I do not. I definitely do think that this foundation will get dewy. And as you guys saw, it was around like what, 3-4 p.m. that I was looking dewy. So this is what we got right now. Very, very dewy. But I do think that somebody with like normal to combination skin, I think this will last nice and matte for like the entire day. I do think this will be a very matte foundation on somebody that has dry skin. So just tread lightly with that, especially if you do feel like things can get a little too dry or too matte looking on you. But it is a very lightweight formula. So with that, it's easy to apply and not look heavy on the skin. This foundation does not look heavy whatsoever. It's a very lightweight, breathable foundation. I also like the fact that it wears very well, as you can see. It wears very, very beautifully. It's long lasting, but this oiliness is definitely something that I would need to take care of. So I would go in with my little blotting sheets from the Korean shop. These Hello Kitty ones are adorbs. So what I would just do is, if I'm gonna wear this for a little bit longer, is I would just take a sheet and I would just blot these oils. This foundation is very beautiful, so like you can still continue wearing it for the rest of the day. But as you can see, like it's still on, it's still very pretty. You can continue wearing it if you need to. Like it's long wearing, it's just getting rid of the oils that are just lingering here. You can still continue wearing it after you blot if you do have oily skin. It's just a matter of like what you expect from it, you know, and you'll see the results. Now this is the side where I did prime, and I still feel like it works similar to the side where I didn't prime. So I feel like it does make a difference how you prep your skin in the beginning so that it looks really pretty and matte, because it did look stunning for most of the day. It was just that like 3 p.m. that it started to get really dewy. So as you can see, you can definitely transform it if you do have very oily skin. I do think it's worth it. I would continue using this. I think next time I'll probably just go in and like do a little bit of setting powder, and then I'll go in and some setting spray, and then I can just touch up with powder through the day, and also I can take my blotting sheets and we're ready to go. So yeah, that's what I would say for this. So not bad. Let me know your thoughts down below, bonitas. Is this a foundation that you'll be checking out? Have you tried it? If you tried it, let me know your thoughts, experiences. How do you like to wear this foundation? If you haven't tried it, are you curious? And also please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because that really helps our channel grow. One thing I want to do this year is grow, and it really helps continue allowing me to continue to make really amazing high quality content para mis bonitas that can help you out, especially if you are a bonita on a budget. So muchas gracias, bonitas. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy watching videos like these. Of course, always leave your recommendations on what other videos you want to see next. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. Y nos vemos pronto. Adios, bonitas.